this video is not for you if you have just started the business, or you just became a part of the Academy of Art and Scientists, or you just got into entrepreneurship. If you have no course access system, no superpower, this video is not for you. This video will have likely less number of views in terms of the count, and this specifically video is talking to you if you have actually members all over the place. Like level 1 you've got, level 2 you've got, level 3 you've got. That being said, thank you so much for joining in this one video. If this video doesn't talk to you directly, I really want you to, this video is irrelevant for you at the point. It's not a priority. Go watch videos that are beneficial to you at your level where you are right now. This is a kind of advanced version for you, if that's the case. Anyways, thank you so much for joining in, and I am going to start this topic talking about 5 ways to nurture your level 3 audience. Welcome and have a great day. Okay, so now this is going to be a specific video assuming that your members now, that this is something that I call your members now are elite action mode members. Okay, EAMM. Elite action mode members. Now it's not just you taking actions, it's not just you doing so many cool things. Now they are also so fast in taking those actions, getting those results, helping people out, making money, getting those results, like getting those six packs, whatever that is. So they are so very interested. Just like me, I think I started the third phase of my workout recently, like today I started with 14 days workout, then I moved to 30 days finished like yesterday, day before yesterday. I started yesterday one of the challenge of 30 days. It just was not for me. It was too less of an intensity that I was actually working out for. Today in the morning I started 45-day challenge. It's like, okay, so this is how elite action mode members comes into picture, where the people of your community, the members of your community, they are not just learning from you, they're not just taking notes from you, they are actually getting results, monetary results, physical results, health results. They are in the game, they are doing things, they are on a different level of commitment altogether. These are like the elite category of people. Okay, so point number 1 is how do you nurture these specific category. And you should know that you will not have lot of numbers of people in this category. You will have less number of people in this category. You know why? Because it's not, these are like the cream of it, who has understood the thing about time is superior than money, who has understood, who are in so need. There's like they want to do it, they are that category, the type of the people. Like they are so focused. Those are the people, and 80-20 rule applies over here. Like 80% don't get into this group, and there's like, again, this is like a qualification process of it. There's like you qualify people. There's like a minimum requirements. Like if I am going to teach you like insane amount of six-pack abs, like how do you do this? And if you have like if you are kind of fat in a way, these workouts you will not be able to do these things because it's like way too much for you. Like I have to come through the process. In that, like that's a typical example that I can give you. Now, having said that, first point number 1 is like, point number 1, okay, we have discussed point number 1 already. It's like this group is going to be a smaller group mastermind, and you have like a specific mastermind for this one category of people, elite action mode members. Like you talk to them on a weekly basis. You make sure that you take time for these members, because now they've paid you so much more. These are like in a way these are like your high ticket clients. They have actually paid you so much to be so close to you and get your answers and get your perspective, get your views on what they are doing, because they are already inside the game. And when they are already inside the game, for example, take a boxing coach, and the coach with the boxer is always by their side, like always by his or her side. That's the level of commitment that even you have to come up with. Point number 2 is, first point is smaller group masterminds. Second group is personal attention. You put them in a small little groups like on a Telegram or WhatsApp, so that they are close to you, and you know that level 1 members requires my time, level 2 members require my time, everyone requires my time. But then these members, the elite action mode members, they need your attention right now. Because if, for example, if they get like cramp over here while working out, okay, they need a solution like this immediately. So you'll be there for them immediately. So like they have to be always pinned and kept on the top. Like when they ask you a question, you have to be there for them. This is like your core group that you've got. Point number 3 is again, it kind of links back to point 1, 2 again. The point 3 talks about high level accountability. What do I mean by high level accountability? One of the things that I did with one of the table masterminds that I had was, they were like, how many members? They were like 3 members. Total 4 including me, like 3 members. What I did with that table mastermind is like, I made person A accountable to person B, person B accountable to person A, person A accountable to person C accountable to person A, and likewise I gave everyone, like, you have to monitor this person, you have to monitor this person, you have to monitor this person, you have to monitor. So it was, though it was the member of 3 member group that I started off with, which was so helpful that they were messaging themselves inside the group on a daily basis. They were talking them to a daily basis. They were every time towards the evening, I used to see like their messaging is like, did what you actually plan to do. So the level of accountability, and this level of high level of accountability, HLA, can work on any level of masterminds. But then here, since everybody is on this specific speed and pace, they will hold themselves accountable, because they've got communities, they're making money, they are getting results, and they are already busy with so many things. So they just don't mess around. They don't just say things that they'll do and they don't do it. When they say they are going to do, they are eventually going to do that. But then the level of accountability is on a different level, because now it holds, when you're answerable to someone, just you're way faster than you expected. It's like a different sort of psychology altogether. Point number 4 is, whenever you are getting on a weekly calls with these members, have a specific action plan. Now that the group is small, the group is generally small in this category, what you have is, you can actually spend time on each member. Probably like, you can categorize that group into multiple, like, new members who are like 6 months old, who are like 12 months old. In that category, what you can do is categorize and say, okay, you can give them, the point talks about weekly action and weekly review. What I do is, in my mastermind calls, what I do is, I ask the rules of engagement that I have is like, 1, get a specific book for these calls. For example, if you are a part of a mastermind tables, like if you're a part of the core table, if you're a part of the art table, if you're a part of the artist tables, like, you have a specific group. If you cannot get a specific physical book, it shows a level of it shows a level of commitment, right? So you need to invest yourself. If that shows a level of like, you are actually planning to work hard on something. Because with this book can be one small book, probably 20 rupees, probably 50 rupees, probably like 200 rupees. But that shows the level of the commitment. And what do I do is, write down every time that I give you a task, write those tasks down. Every time we share a topic, you write those things down. And weekly action plan also has to be written in that. So that next week we meet, we will literally be able to see what were the tasks given last week. And we're just reviewing it. Out of 3 things, how many did you did? 1, 2, or all 3? If you didn't do all 3, okay, those 3 things, even though they're so exhausting, tiring, probably not it's worth it, but probably way too consuming of you, the 3 steps stays again same for the next week. Because if you don't know B, you cannot go C. If you don't know how to write C, like, if you don't know addition, you cannot go to subtraction. If you don't know subtraction, you cannot go to multiplication, because it's the process. That's what I call tracking. And I love tracking. I'm like a nerd of tracking and not scheduling. I'm kind of nerd when it comes to journaling and tracking. So what happens is, when you know what action plan you're giving, you're exactly able to talk to the members next week. Like, we spoke about this thing. How many things you did? You have things not with yourself. Now, they have these notes with them. So they tell you, okay, these were the action steps. Okay, didn't I did. This holds them accountable to a different level altogether. Very helpful, very impactful. Point number 5, here is the point where, again, this one point applies in every level, anywhere, be it free content, be it is like, even if you're walking down the street, if someone asks you for help, you have to actually follow this. But then in this level, it's very important, critical, that you never sugarcoat things. No, you never sugarcoat things. You be very honest and open and transparent with them. Okay, because they are inside the game. For example, if you come up and say, Fazil, I don't want to focus on YouTube and start writing content, probably on a different perspective. for Fazil, I don't want to focus on creating online courses, but I want to start creating content on YouTube first, or I have that, create those reels, or be on Instagram, stuff like that. I will be so honest and blunt in answering that question. Like, see, if you do that, this will impact you. That's not the way it's supposed to be going. And if you have to be very blunt in saying, okay, this is not supposed to be done at this point in time, you do this. You don't even have to justify this level, because they understand why you're saying this. They know. If they don't know, then start about explain them. Don't justify them. That's like a very critical thing that happens. Like, if someone asks you a question, one, they get inside your radar. Second, you be honest and blunt. Okay, if you do this, this is going to happen. At this stage, we cannot afford this. This stage, if you go down that road, we don't have time. Again, time is superior to money. It's like, okay, we have to go this one. This is way faster and this is way impactful than this one. Though you know that probably this way has to be gone, but that you don't hold that experience. I've got that experience because I'm the coach. This is how you can operate. Like, being very honest and open and transparent with them, so that you get them exactly. It's like, instead of doing 10 jumping jacks, if you just do probably like 30 seconds of high knees or something like that, is going to be more impactful now, because now I know you know me. It's like, we've got already a bunch, like, this is what you have to do. So in other words, you are their personal trainer when it comes to this one. It's like, you exactly know that person knows you. That brings us to the conclusion of this video. 5 ways to nurture your level 3 students. 1. Smaller growth, personal attention, high level accountability, action review weekly, being honest, open about the results, goals, tasks, actions, whatever that is. Thank you so much for making this video/podcast to me and the topic of part of your day. I'm going to see you in another cool, exciting, interesting video.
تبختر ترجل بصوت وخيل فما